the same. It's good for you. Spring air.
Well, you're gulping it up. There won't be enough left to go around.
Isn't it very hot for so early in April, Dr. Gorkakov?
I'm not surprised. This recent bombardment by ions from the sun. You see, temperature is due to the quantity of molecular energy.
Hey, stop. If you don't want me to retaliate by reciting all the tributary branches of the Amazon.
Incredible that only last week we were drawing lots for our hot water bottle.
Observe the forsythia, or golden bell. I never knew it to bloom so early.
Gentlemen. It's 8:46, gentlemen.
Oh, Potts, just once more around the park.
Before we go back to our mausoleum.
I saw a scarlet tanager which must have flown all the way from Florida just to enjoy it.
1,500 miles.
Yes.
Our Constitutional has taken up too much time already. We're working under pressure. After 9 years of effort, we are, as the racetrack enthusiast might say, in the home stretch. 3 more years and our encyclopedia will be finished. Let's not bog down in the middle of the letter S.
All right, that's done it.
It's now 8:49, gentlemen. I, for one, am going back to work.
Teacher's pet.
Bertram Potts, the incorruptible.
The eternal no, man. Back home.
Oh, well, it may be raining this afternoon anyway.
Good morning, Miss Bragg.
Morning, Miss Bragg.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Bragg.
Good morning. Good morning, Professor.
Good morning,
Miss Bragg.
Morning.
Good morning, Miss Bragg.
Good morning, Professor. Gentlemen, before you get down to work, I've got something to say. One of you made off with the jar of strawberry preserves from my pantry last night. I located the empty jar on the shelf behind the decline and fall of the Roman Empire. That seems to indicate our historian, Professor Pegram.
I did no such thing, Miss Bragg.
I'm not accusing anybody, but until it's cleared up, I think we'll dispense with jam for breakfast.
Miss Bragg.
Yes, Professor Oddly.
I am the one. I was writing about strawberries when suddenly I got a horrible craving.
Crime confessed is half atoned.
Miss Bragg. I had some material here, but what happened to it?
What happened? I blushed for my duster when I did your desk. You'll find everything in the middle drawer, face down.
I'm just starting my article on sex, Miss Bragg. Any objections?
No. I trust you have more control of yourself than Professor Oddly. Professor Gorkakov, your window shade again.
Yes, Miss Bragg.
It's a crime to carelessly expose this good carpet.
You've just committed a more serious crime, Miss Bragg. You have split an infinitive. Never to carelessly expose, always to expose carelessly.
I'm not here to juggle words. It's my job to conscientiously see that this house is...
Oh, you've just split another one, Miss Bragg.
Professor...
Oh, here's what you may call it.
Who?
The lawyer for the foundation. And Miss Totten's with him.
Oh. And this place looking like a flicker's nest.
Yes, we're in for our semi-annual wigging, I suppose. You better put your coat on, Potts.
Why? What? Better fix your tie.
Fix your hair.
Say, what is all this nonsense?
This nonsense is Miss Totten.
And will you please smile at her?
Say, this is all very undignified. If you think you're being funny,
Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Won't you sit here, Miss Totten?
It's a very nice morning, Miss Totten. Would you like to speak, Miss Totten, or shall I?
You please, Mr. Larson.
I'll make this as brief as possible, gentlemen. To date, $283,000 have been expended in writing this encyclopedia. You all realize that Miss Totten's father, the late Daniel S. Totten, left only $250,000 for this project. Every additional penny will have to come from Miss Totten's own pocket. We would like a frank estimate of how much longer you will take.
Well, maybe 3 years, maybe 4.
It cannot be. It just cannot be.
Oh, my dear Miss Totten, you wouldn't discontinue your father's great gesture towards human enlightenment.
Human enlightenment. What nonsense, Professor Jerome. Papa had just one reason for ever starting this unfortunate enterprise. Vanity. He broke a blood vessel because he found his name was omitted from the Encyclopedia Britannica. Because 30 pages were devoted to Thomas Alva Edison, 17 to Alexander Graham Bell, but not one line to Daniel S. Totten, the inventor of the electric toaster.
In our encyclopedia, Mr. Totten shall receive an appropriate amount of space.
Oh, yes, of course.
3/4 of a page, I should think.
3/4 of a page?
That's all he deserves.
Is it?
You may go on, Mr. Larson.
Well, all we ask is that you bring this thing to a close, somehow or other. Get on with it. Slap it together.
Mr. Larson, may I have a word?
Hello, Professor Potts.
Hello, Miss Totten. Mr. Larson, you said slap it together. We are not the slapping together kind. We have started an encyclopedia, and we shall finish it as thoroughly as is humanly possible.
Another $100,000?
If necessary, yes. If our work goes slowly, it's because the world goes so fast. Take Professor Jerome, our geographer. He has to rewrite all the time, and Dr. Magenbrook...
I'm not interested.
Don't interrupt, Mr. Larson. Go on, Professor.
I'm sure it's your wish that this monument to your father be finished as nobly as it was begun. I'm appealing to you, Miss Totten, to your vision and to your heart. Maybe I'm a little inarticulate, but I've always regarded you as a...
Yes, Professor?
Always regarded you as a... Whoa!
Oh, Professor.
You know what I mean, Miss Totten.
Yes.
I warn you, Miss Totten, another 4 years of this with Morgenthau running...
After all, it was Father's wish. But, gentlemen, you will hurry and finish the encyclopedia, won't you?
We will.
Last year, when all the other professors came to my musical, where were you, Professor Potts?
Sinus. But I shall be there this year.
I shall look forward to seeing you again. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Good day.
Good day.
That maneuver down my spine was very unnecessary.
Was it, my dear Potts?
Hi. I hope you don't mind. I came through the kitchen.
Who are you?
I'm the garbage man. I want to find out something about Cleopatra.
Cleopatra?
Yeah, this is some kind of a library or school, ain't it?
Neither. We are writing an encyclopedia.
Bicyclo what?
An encyclopedia. A work which endeavors to compile and catalog all human knowledge.
Say, that's just what I need.
Young man, did you come through my kitchen?
That's right, sister.
I'm not your sister, and you get out.
Oh, no, Miss
Please,
Miss Bragg, we find this intensely interesting. Go on, please.
You can't tell me he's not infested with germs.
Then go and get your gas mask. Now, shoo, scat, skedaddle.
Please, won't you take a seat?
Thanks, Bo. I seen all these books through the window, and I figured that maybe you could help me out.
In what way, young man?
With this Quizola they got on the radio.
This what?
Corn Crunchies quiz. Send in 100 box covers, and you stand to make a little dough. Well, with my opportunities, I got about 3,000 box covers together. Only some of the answers you have to send into the questions, you know, like true or false.
You have those questions here?
Yeah, sure.
Well, that's very interesting.
Question 1. Cleopatra died, A, from swallowing a needle, B, from snake bite, C, from hiccups.
That's my province. I cover history. The correct answer is B. Cleopatra, Queen of Egypt, daughter of Ptolemy XIII, born 69 B.C., killed herself on the 29th day of August, 30 B.C., by placing an asp to her bosom.
A what?
An asp. A small snake.
Well, patch my panty waist.
Well, next.
Which way would you say it? 2 and 2 is 5. 2 and 2 are 5. 2 and 2 makes 5.
Professor Potts covers English. Did you hear the question, Potts?
I did. As the verb is always governed by the subject, the correct answer is 2 and 2 are 5.
Potts.
Oh, no,
Potts. Correct for a grammarian, perhaps, but not for a mathematician. 2 and 2 are 4.
Hey, that's a good one. Nobody's gonna get that. Well, I certainly am obliged. I could use a bundle of scratch right now on account of I met me a mouse last week.
Mouse?
What a pair of games. A little in, a little out, and a little more out.
I'm still completely mystified.
Well, with this dish on me hands and them giving away 25 smackaroos on that Quizola.
Smackaroos?
Smackaroos? What are smackaroos?
A smackaroo is...
No such word exists.
Oh, it don't, huh? A smackaroo is $1, pal.
Oh, the accepted vulgarism for $1 is $1.
The accepted vulgarism for a smackaroo is $1. That goes for a banger, a fish, a buck, or a rug.
What about the mouse?
The mouse is the dish. That's what I need the moolah for.
Moolah?
Yeah, the dough. We'll be stepping me in the smooch. I mean the dish. I mean the mouse. You know, hit the jiggles for a little rum boogie.
Please, not so fast.
Brother, we're gonna have some hoy-toy-toy.
Hoy-toy-toy.
Yeah. And if you want that one explained, you go ask your papas. That's Archie. His water's getting hot. Well, thanks again, gents. And if you ever want to get into a contest sometime, just call on me. Maybe you got the brains, but I got the box covers.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Come again.
Goodbye.
Well, kind of a breezy fellow, isn't he?
He seemed a most likable gentleman.
Yes.
Sure.
And I'm an idiot.
Idiot, why?
Why? Miss Bragg. Miss Bragg.
What's the matter, Bob?
Well, I'm going out.
Going out?
Now, what? What's your prognosis on the weather, Gertrude?
Light showers toward the evening, but
Yes, Professor Potts?
Miss Bragg, my hat and my Macintosh, and put my luncheon sandwich in the pocket.
But...
Immediately.
Yes, sir.
What do you mean, going out, Pops?
where are you going?
Research.
Research? What research?
The garbage man. Didn't you hear him?
Yes.
Well, I didn't quite understand all he said.
Nor did I. And it's catastrophic, gentlemen. Catastrophic.
Why?
I've just finished my article on slang. 23 pages compiled from a dozen reference books. 800 examples.
Well,
Everything from the idiotic combination absently to the pejorative use of zigzag. I traced the evolution of hunky-dory, tracked down skidoo from skedaddle. 800 examples, and I may as well throw it in the wastebasket. 3 weeks' work.
You're hysterical.
Outmoded, based on reference books 20 years old. Take smooch, take dish, take
Hoi, toi, toi.
hoi, toi, toi. Not one of them included. Living in this house cut off from the world, I've lost touch. And it's inexcusable. That man talked a living language. I embalmed some dead phrases.
but where are you going?
Out to collect new data. To tap the sources of slang, the major sources. The streets, the slums, the theatrical and allied professions.
Well, now, Pops, don't you think that...
I know it's regrettable, this loss of time, gentlemen, but it must be done. Leave the key under the mat. I won't be home before 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
I'm writing about the planet Saturn. Do I insist on going to the planet Saturn?
Oh, maybe my daytime sex is a little outdated, too.
Just a moment, please. Do you mind if I ride along with you?
Hop on, buddy.
Extra, extra, nab Benny the Creep in cement killing. Read all about it. Colts his dog, done in the cement. Extra, extra, ice pick killing. Link Benny the Creep with big cob. Extra, extra. Seek man behind the murder ring. Extra, extra. Hey, what are you, checking up on me or something? For which? Blitz it, Mr. Blitz it, will you? You give me the memes.
Mimi?
Yeah, the screaming memes.
Extremely picturesque. Young man, could I interest you in a research project in which you could be very helpful?
Hey, what are you promoting? Some kind of reform school?
If you will come to this address at 9:30 tomorrow morning, you'd be doing society a definite service.
Who are you anyway, Father Flanagan?
You see the drummer stomping, drum boogie, drum boogie. It really is a killer, drum boogie, the drum boogie woogie. The rhythm won't offend you, it's really gonna send you drum boogie, drum boogie. It really is a killer. killer. Drum boogie, the drum boogie woogie. Boogie. You hear the piano romping. You see the drummer stomping. Drum boogie, drum boogie. Drum boogie. The cat's a killer diller. Drum boogie, the drum boogie woogie.
Come on, group, knock yourself out.
Jumping with the drum boogie, drum boogie woogie, yeah!
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Song. Boogie. What does boogie mean?
Are you kidding?
Okay, what do you want, Hep Kid?
More.
Okay, we'll mix it up a little. Come on down, crew. You're gonna have to be awful quiet on this. I'm gonna need a little help, okay, Squares?
Right.
All right. I want this chair and clean off the table. A little juice down here, Junior.
What's cooking, sir?
Match boogie, crew. How about it?
Match boogie, you'll get it. Where's some matches?
Okay, I have some right here.
Well, if you two go with me and the rest of you take boogie with the other orchestra, right?
Right.
Here we go, crew. Like Buster's gang. Very quiet. 1, 2, boogie. Boogie. Drum boogie, 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 da-da-da-da-da, drum boogie, the drum boogie woogie.
Boogie.
Da-da-da-da-da. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boogie. Da-da-da-da-da. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drum boogie, drum boogie. Drum boogie, drum boogie, drum boogie woogie, drum boogie woogie, drum boogie woogie.
Young man, what is the name of that young lady?
Sugar Puss O'Shea.
An astounding specimen.
She jives by night. Root, zoot, and cute. Solid to boot.
Are you kidding?
No. Come on, Sugar, quick. Yeah, quick is right.
What's the fever?
Listen, Sugar, you gotta take it on a lamb.
Yeah, they're looking for you.
Who?
The district attorney's
Why?
You gotta get dressed and out of here before they slap a subpoena on you.
A subpoena?
Come on, we'll talk about it in the dressing room.
Well, why can't you tell me now?
Oh,
what is all this subpoena business?
On account of Benny the Creep had an accident.
I never heard of Benny the Creep. Who's he?
One of the boys.
He was on kind of an errand when he grazed into a police car, that dope.
And for that, I've got to hide out? That don't make sense, Pastrami.
No, you see, when the Bulls gave Benny a ticket, they saw Kinnick in the back of the car.
Dead.
In the accident?
That's what Benny was trying to tell him. Only they saw Kinnick's feet.
They was in a cake of cement.
Benny was gonna dump him in the East River.
That was the errand.
Hey, what is all this? Where do I come in? Wait a second, is Joe Lilac mixed up in this?
The DA had him picked up about a half hour ago. That's why we're here. That's why you gotta beat it.
Joe Lilac mixed up in a murder?
Yeah.
I don't believe it. Not for a second.
He was framed, Shuggy. Honest he was, me. I dropped down dead. Wasn't he, Asma?
And there was them pajamas they found.
Pajamas?
Yeah, that's where you come in. Remember the dozen pink ones you give to the boss last Christmas? Before you knew that the only color Joe Lilac wears is lilac?
Yeah.
So we handed them out to the boys.
And in the suitcase, right beside Benny the Creep when he gets caught, is a pair with that big JL monogram.
I'd like to speak to Miss O'Shea regarding an investigation I'm conducting.
Okay, we'll take care of it.
Just a minute.
How do you do, Miss O'Shea?
Hello.
I hate to intrude like this, but
At
mine
the
is a
corners.
very...
What is it?
Well, this inquiry is one of considerable importance.
Stop beating up with the gums.
What was that?
Get this. I don't know from nothing.
Oh, but you do. Every word you say proves as much. Where's that paper?
Sapini, suppose you tell a DA to take a nice running jump for himself.
Bewildering. And you want to tell me you're not the person I'm looking for?
Hey, how many of you are on this job?
The entire project, 8.
Oh. The other 7 waiting outside?
Oh, no, they're at home sound asleep, I imagine.
Asleep?
Yes, they go to bed at 9 every night.
You mean to tell me with crime what it is in New York? Say, are you a bull or aren't you?
Well, if bull is the slang word for professor, then I'm a bull.
A professor?
Of English.
Oh.
I thought there was some misunderstanding.
There sure was.
You see, I'm conducting an investigation on current slang. Would you object if I used you for observation and study?
Yeah, I would.
Well, if I could have your assistance for just a few days, it would be...
Out, Professor.
Then you won't help me?
No, out. Shove in your clutch.
Shove in your clutch. Exactly the kind of thing I want. Perhaps if I could come back here again when you have more time.
Save the gas. I won't be here after tonight.
Well, look, here's the address of the foundation. If you should happen to change your mind by any chance, it's my residence as well.
Listen, not now.
Well, I'll just leave it here.
Okay, scrow, scram, scraw.
The complete conjugation. All right, I'll scrawl.
Stop fussing around. You haven't got time to get
All
dressed.
right, only
Go out the window.
I think you're a pair of cracked dice.
Oh, look out, mister.
Good night.
Miss O'Shea. What do you want? Right there.
Open up, District Attorney's office. Where to? Just keep cruising, Jack. Well?
How about that warehouse on West 11th?
No, too many rats.
Hey, wait a minute. Where are you taking me?
Oh, it's just for the night, Sugarpuss. We can't take it to your place. They'll have it covered.
Joe's apartment, they got sealed up like a can of coffee.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but you live someplace, don't you?
Yeah, sure, and the cops know where.
Yeah, a hotel. I thought of a hotel, but they'll fan every hotel in town.
Well, I could change my name.
Listen, Sugar, why take chances? It's an awful nice warehouse. He says rats, Big Mouth does. Well, maybe a few little bitty mice.
That's out.
Tomorrow we'll get hold of a lawyer and figure out something with more class to it, huh?
Say, I got an uncle who's an undertaker, and with business like it is, he's always got an extra slab.
That's fine. That's all I need. Keep thinking. Hey, what's this? Bertram Potts. Oh, that's that professor jerk. Uh-oh.
I never would have believed it. But how do you account for the name?
Have I missed anything?
No, I was just about to explain. You see, the word puss means face.
Yes.
As, for instance, sour puss, pickle puss. Sugar puss implies a certain sweetness in her appearance.
Sugar, yes.
Well, now, never mind the etymology. Was she
blonde or brunette?
Yes, which?
That I don't know. I didn't notice.
Oh.
But her vocabulary, even in ordinary conversation.
Oh, you spoke to her?
Yes, in her dressing room.
In her dressing room? Backstage?
Yes. Unfortunately, she disclaimed any interest in our project. In words so bizarre, they made my mouth water. Shove in your clutch, for instance.
Oh, it's amazing. Potts, could you tell us, what was it like backstage?
Oh, very vivacious, I imagine.
And perhaps ballerinas giggling up and down iron staircases. Round and around.
Possibly wearing tights.
Tights.
And that ineffable smell of rice powder.
Or nude shoulders.
Well, it's getting a bit late, gentlemen. Perhaps we had better get to bed.
I would have liked to hear a little more.
Me too. Someday I'll tell you my experiences with a young actress named Lillian Russell.
Did you know her?
I stood in the snow 4 hours to get to...
Is that our doorbell? But it's 12:25.
Oh, it must be the statistics on San Salvador saltpeter.
I'll get it.
I asked for it to be sent registered airmail.
Heidi-ho. Don't tell me I'm too late for class, Professor. Say, what is that?
Those are my colleagues.
Oh.
I must apologize for their lack of costume.
Oh, that's all right, Professor.
The fact that I haven't got my tie on and...
Oh, you know, once I watched my big brother shave.
Won't you come in?
Why not?
Frankly, your coming here was the last thing I expected. Your no was so explicit.
Well, I got thinking it over, and foo, I said to myself, who am I to give science the brush?
And I take it you've reconsidered?
Yeah, that's the big idea.
Well, no.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Look out!
That was Professor Audley.
Any more of them around?
I hope not.
Say, who decorated this place? The mug that shot Lincoln?
This is our workroom.
Oh.
The living quarters are upstairs.
Wee, that's a lot of books. All of them different?
I trust.
Uh-huh.
May I have your coat?
Yeah, thanks. Oh, Greek philosophy. I've got a set like this with a radio inside.
Are you sure you don't want your coat?
No, I'm fine. Except I've got a run in the stocking. Well, how do we start, Professor? You see, this is the first time anybody moved in on my brain. Have you got some kind of a machine, an X-ray or a vacuum cleaner maybe, that sorts out the words you want? What's your method, Professor?
Well, it's quite simple. If you'll be here tomorrow morning, not later than 9:30.
Tomorrow morning?
Well, yes. I've arranged a round-table discussion with a few people of various backgrounds.
Uh-huh. You don't think we could sort of begin right now?
Well, it's nearly 1 o'clock, Mrs.
Oh,
Shea.
fool, Professor. Let's get ourselves a couple of drinks, light the fire maybe, and you can start working on me right away.
Well, I wouldn't think of imposing upon you at this hour.
Listen, I figured I'm working all night.
Well, any hasty random discussion would be of no scientific value. You see, I have to have my notes thoroughly prepared for the seminar tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Okay, where do I sleep?
Well, I don't know. Where do you live?
Up on Riverside, but I'm going to sleep here.
Here. Oh, you don't understand, Miss O'Shea. We're all bachelors with the exception of Professor Audley, who is a widower. Why, no woman ever... Even Miss Bragg, who takes care of our needs, goes home every night at 7:30.
If you want me tomorrow morning at 9:30...
Oh, I do, Miss O'Shea. But even the most free-thinking people must respect the...
All right, feel that. Go on, feel that foot. Okay, Tootsie Bell, what do you say?
It's cold.
It's cold and it's wet. Now, come here. Come here. Closer. Closer. Oh, come on, give. Hello, kids. Look down my throat. Go on, look down. All right.
I don't know what to look for.
There is possibly a slight rosiness in the laryngeal region.
Slight rosiness? Yeah. It's as red as the Daily Worker and just as sore. Who are you? Who is he?
This is Dr. Markenbrook, our physiological expert.
Oh.
It's Professor Robinson, law. Professor Gurkha.
Not so fast. Just let it creep up on me. I'll get to know them. Come here, physiology. For all I know, I've got a fever. Feel.
It's possible.
Certainly. And he wants to throw me out of my tin.
Oh.
There'll be no 9:30 for me if you let me go out in the rain now.
Naturally not. With the streets cold and the subway hot and full of germs.
Oh, I'm a pushover for streptococcus. Can I have this now, kid?
Pardon me.
We'll call you a heated taxi and furnish you with woolen socks and warm slippers.
How do you like that?
Really, I don't understand you, Potts. Why take chance?
With valuable material.
Think of your article, Potts.
See, they get the point.
If I might venture a suggestion, why couldn't the young lady sleep in my room?
What?
Well.
Professor Pegram.
I can bunk in with Professor Robinson. I sometimes do when there's an electric storm.
Yes, he's afraid of thunder.
Well, then it's all settled. Well, I guess I'll turn in. Can I have my coat? Thank you. Hi-de-o, fella.
I'll show you to my room.
Yes, we all will go.
I know where my own room is, thank you, without any help from you. I've lived at
I'll find it, don't bother. Just rough out the directions.
the top of the stairs and the third door on the left.
Gentlemen, just a moment, please. Gentlemen, this is all highly irregular. What if this should come to the attention of the Foundation? And what about Miss Bragg tomorrow?
What are you talking about? This is research, isn't it?
Yes.
Certainly. Who was that guy learned so much from watching an apple drop?
Isaac Newton, 1642 to 1727. The law of gravity.
Yeah, that's him. And I want you to look at me as another apple, Professor Potts. Just another apple.
It fits you like a glove. You admit that, don't you?
I like a little more effective around the shoulder, sort of a puff sleeve.
You know that J.L. could be Joe Lilac.
Could be.
Still claim it isn't yours.
No, it isn't and never was.
Come on, loosen up. Joe, it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
How's about a little Benzedrine?
Put it on Benny the Creep.
Sure.
Pick up your coat.
Should have brought along my valet. I'm a sucker for comfort.
Why, don't worry, Joe. You'll have your comfort. We'll have platinum bars on your cell, and we'll heat up a chair for you, special. 20,000 volts.
AC or DC?
So those are your pajamas, huh?
Yep.
You always wear them 3 sizes too big?
It allows for my chest expansion. And my fingers get kind of chilly at night.
And the, J.L.?
It stands for jelly bean, stands for lollipop.
Take them away.
Come on.
That's fine. That's great. You never heard of Benny the Creep. Benny the Creep never heard of you. There was no murder, and there is no murder ring with you at the control boards pushing the buttons.
Morning, Joe.
Hi, McNary.
Morning. Pardon my glove, Mr. District Attorney.
Good morning.
All right, I've got a writ of habeas corpus.
I've forgotten my reading glasses.
Too bad. Come on, Joe.
Maybe a couple of days before I find them.
I won't stand for my clients
It's all
being...
right, McNary. The man's trying to clean up the city. Why not give him all the cooperation we can?
Does that mean you're going to talk, Joe?
What about?
Well, I'll make the pajamas talk. Here's the sales slip for them. They were bought by Miss O'Shea. She bought them for you. Or maybe you never heard of her. Maybe she isn't your girlfriend.
Why bring a lady's name into this?
I'll bring the lady in herself. Where do we stand with that O'Shea girl? What? Well, what about the deputies? All right, let me talk to Collins himself.
What about the girl?
Don't worry, we've got her in safe deposit temporarily.
Temporarily is not good enough.
I've got something figured out.
Anything gloomy, I hope.
Strictly legal. A wife
Where?
can't testify against her husband.
She's not my wife.
What'd
Not
they
yet,
say?
she isn't, but once they let you go, we'll pull a fasty.
Of all the incompetent...
Sweet, I dreamed of that law.
Don't give me that. You've had 6 hours. Tell those guys to get a jump on.
Having some trouble, Mr. D.A.?
Well, don't worry, Joe. And don't underestimate this office or the state of New York. I've got some boys that can find a needle in a haystack.
Well, that's a cinch. All you have to do is get a horse to eat the hay and then x-ray the horse.
Okay. Hold your horses.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, what time is it? This is worse than being in the Army.
Professor Potts started the roundtable discussion 10 minutes ago.
He did. Say, that's devastating.
And this came for you.
Who brought it?
A couple of persons.
Any message?
Well, they spoke very picturesquely.
Yeah, very.
Yes, they said it's getting hot and hotter, and to stay in the icebox like a good little salad.
And this is the dressing.
A salad, huh?
And we wondered what it meant.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you, sweetie,
Gentlemen? Gentlemen!
Bragg.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, sounds like Mother calling. Can't you better go?
Well, thank
See
you.
you later.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, where are you, gentlemen?
We're coming, Miss Bragg. We're coming.
I would like to talk to you. I wanted to ask you, what were all your trousers doing in my kitchen?
But I wanted mine pressed.
Well, that accounts for one pair.
I did too.
Well, yes, Miss Bragg.
7 pairs all at once? What's going on in this house, anyway? No constitutional this morning? You've hardly touched your breakfast? Professor Potts in the dining room with a conglomeration of dubious characters? You not at your desks?
That's right, gentlemen. We have to work.
Yes, we've got to work.
Just what were you doing upstairs, anyway?
We took up a suitcase.
Yes. Suitcase?
Yes.
Whose suitcase?
Now, we're very busy, Miss Bragg.
I said, whose suitcase?
Well, now, Miss Bragg, there is someone staying with us.
Staying with us?
That's it.
That's it.
Who?
Well,
Who's staying with us? What's the matter? Cat got your tongues? Who's staying with us?
Well, oh, dear.
Professor Potts didn't tell you.
No, and I want to know.
Well, under the pressure of a very trying assignment.
Yes?
He's,
Go on.
he's taken a temporary assistant.
Yes.
Oh, so we're running a hotel now.
Not exactly.
It seems to me that, Professor Robinson, is that one of your socks?
No, not mine.
Oh, I wish that he'd... Well, I know Professor Pegram explains the corset he wears is due to a floating kidney. What's the explanation of this?
Say, kids, I'm stuck. Any of you can jerk a zipper?
Zipper?
Yeah, the darn thing's stuck. I said, hello. Who are you?
This is, Miss Bragg.
Miss, did you say Bag?
Bragg. How do you do?
Greedo. Do you know anything about zippers? Do you? Do you?
Well,
Well, do you?
Do I? No, I don't. But Professor Gurka...
Okay. Look, kids, after all, you know, this is only a zipper. Come on, Gurky.
Well, I can try.
You know, I had this happen one night in the middle of my act. I couldn't get a thing off. Was I embarrassed? How's chances for a cup of coffee?
No breakfast after 9 o'clock.
You see, it's a rule.
Just like my Aunt Beulah that brought me up. That's why I left home.
There.
Oh, swell. Now, where's this little clam baker, Professor Potts?
In the dining room.
In the dining room.
Just across
See you
the
later,
hall.
kids. Don't tell me the jive session is beat off without baby.
Shut the door, please, Miss O'Shea. You're late. I won't waste time with introductions. These are our collaborators.
Hi, kids.
Hi, you.
As I was saying, I've worked out a series of cross-references which I believe will be the best approach to our subject.
Going like gangbusters, isn't he?
Sit down, please. I don't think you'll find our venture dull, Miss O'Shea. The scientific conquest of an important subject is never dull. Slang, as the poet Carl Sandburg has said, is language which takes off its coat, spits on its hands, and goes to work. Let us too, then, get down to work. Well, we've accomplished a lot in the last 3 days, and I'm very grateful to all of you. There's another word I'd like to take up now. It's recurred several times in our discussions, and its meaning still eludes me. I think it was Miss O'Shea who used it yesterday in reference to the cuffs that I wear. The word is corny.
Yeah. Wouldn't you say they were corny?
Because of the cornstarch in them?
Because it's 1941.
Then corny means old-fashioned.
Kind of hick, loose tooth.
Mortimer snored.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
There's other kinds of corn, too. When you give your girl your fraternity pin, well, if she says, I'll keep it forever, that's corny, too.
Yeah, take a joke. That's no lady, that's my wife.
Making your baby's shoes into ashtrays. That's corn.
Right off the cob.
Well, let's stick to corn. Is it synonymous with bologna?
No, it's anything that gets him in the sticks.
Long time no see. That's Indian corn.
Yeah, when a guy comes to see a girl and says, let's turn off the lights, it hurts my eyes. Brother, that's corn.
The implication is he's trying to pull some hoity-toity.
You're catching on, Professor.
Countrified, old-fashioned, sentimental.
Business kind of peak, Jack?
Yeah, it takes up a lot of time being on the faculty.
I'll buy the heap.
Oh, there's no call for you to do
Why
that.
not? I want to line my bureau drawers.
Gee, thanks.
Back in a second, Professor.
Oh, yes, all right.
Just a minute.
Oh, Miss O'Shea.
Yeah?
We saw you pass the library arch, and we kind of got a little problem on our hands. Would you help us?
Well, I'd love to.
Oh, good.
Kind of spruced up today, aren't you, Professor?
Oh, the spats?
Yeah.
I ran across them in my bottom drawer. Why let the moths eat them?
Attaboy. What's your problem, sweetie?
Well, look.
Now we start again.
But, Professor, I'm completely exhausted.
Well,
But we've got to get it right. Now start with the right foot.
No, left foot.
The right.
Right.
Now,
Gentlemen, it's the left foot.
which foot, please?
The right foot,
Right.
please.
All right, but you're wrong.
One, two, three. But I can't hump from here.
We've been working on it ever since lunch.
Holy smoke.
Start again with the left foot. Come on. What? Left.
The left.
One, two, three. Hump. Well, it's the right motion.
It doesn't feel right.
It doesn't look right.
Possibly it isn't right.
There was two hump. Hump, hump. Well, that would make it right. Hump, hump. Oh, no, you're wrong.
No, you're good. Hang on. Mathematics can never be wrong. Look here, I'll show you.
Come
Stay
show
where you
me.
are, Professor.
Show me.
Well, here. Up. 1, 2. Professor Ardley, please stand up.
I beg your pardon.
1, 2, 3. Hump, hump.
Just one.
Oh, the expert is here.
We need you.
What's the trouble?
Well, that dance you showed us last night.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe we are not very bright.
Professor Gurkakov has been trying to reconstruct it by compound fraction.
You better relax, lover.
Me? Oh, thank you.
I can't find the common denominator between the steps and the music.
You bet you can't. You're playing a polka and I taught you conga. How about some light in here? Come on. Look, kids, this is the tempo. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Got it?
Bum.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. That's right. Hit it.
Hit what?
That's what I told you.
3.
Done.
1, 2, 3. Attaboy, Gertie, you're wonderful. Wing it, Professor. Hang on.
Good afternoon.
Oh,
How do you like the new suit?
what the well-dressed professor will wear.
A young lady chased me all the way up Fifth Avenue.
Trying to tell you to take the price tag off.
Did you get the rackets?
Well, they were all out of Beat Me Daddy 8 to the bar. But I got chicky chicky boom boom and shoot the sherbet to me.
Oh, now what?
Thank you very much, gentlemen. At the same time tomorrow, all of you who can.
Okay, Coach. So long.
Bye.
This has given me a new interest in life, Doc.
Me too. I'm going to use some of those $2 words hot on my papers. Park Avenue bigamy scandal. Most illuminating. Most illuminating.
So long, Prof.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's all right. Excuse me for talking shop, but your garbage certainly is cheered up these days. Flowers, candy boxes, perfume wrappings, and an empty of that sweet French liqueur.
Why, that's not our garbage, I'm sure.
Well, maybe it wasn't, but it was in your pail. I'm leaving, sister.
Miss Bragg,
May I have a word with you, Professor
that
Potts?
music, is it coming from next door?
From this door. And that's what I want to talk to you about. Either she goes or I go.
You're speaking of Miss O'Shea?
I am, Professor Potts. That is the kind of woman that makes whole civilizations topple. It's always been my pride to scrupulously, untiringly, efficiently.
No, Miss Bragg, you've split that infinitive 3 times.
I repeat, either she goes or I go.
I don't like ultimatum, Miss Bragg, but I should look into the matter.
Don't look into the matter. Look into the library.
Hiya, Foxy, come on, hook on.
You so abandoned.
Hey, what's the big idea?
As soon as you gentlemen get your breath, we had better have a conference. Will you please leave the room, Miss O'Shea?
But we've only just started.
If you please, Miss O'Shea.
Loose tooth again.
Now, if you gentlemen will be kind enough to get together all that you've written in the last 3 days.
What's About time. I thought you two had amnesia and forgot where you parked me.
Hold the phone, Shuggy.
Dropping me on the doorstep like a throwaway for a credit dentist. You said it was for one
Oh,
night.
Shuggy, for snap's sake, you're as hot as a pistol. The DA's got 100 men on the job. Why, they're squeezing this town through a sieve, borough by borough. You tell it, Pastrami.
They're tailing us, Shuggy. Took us 3 hours to get here from 48th Street. Detour through Jamaica, Long Island to shake them off.
Okay, you wait here. I'll get my things together in 2 seconds flat.
Hey, wait a minute, Shuggy. We got a surprise for you.
You ain't leaving. Not right yet.
I'm not. Joe's out, isn't he?
Yeah, but for how long? They're laying for you so they can get him back.
That's the surprise. I'm supposed to stay in this old man's home till the moors eat holes in me?
When I say a surprise, I mean a surprise. Go on, flash it to her.
Put on your sunglasses, Shuggy.
Oh, boy.
$7 grand boiled into that one, Shuggy.
Oh, Joe doesn't have to bribe me just because
it's
I
not
do
a bribe. Don't think it like
favor.
that.
Let him try and get it back, though.
Say, it's not your size, is it?
It'll do if I have to whittle down my finger.
Third finger, left hand, Shuggy.
What do you think you're kidding?
The future Mrs. Joe Lilac.
Come again?
Wedding bells, sweetheart. Joe and the lawyer got it all figured out.
Yeah, wife can't testify against husband, see?
Oh, don't put it like that, you dope. Say, he's been that way about you ever since he first picked you out.
Yeah, but it took the DA to make him pop the question.
He sent you a love message. He says to tell you he gets more bang out of you than any dame he ever knew.
And he's the top, Shuggy. You realize that? He's the top.
Mrs. Joe Lilac. 3rd Avenue girl in the Major League at last. Oh, wait till they find out those other dolls in the show. Watch me break their crockery with this.
Here. The pen's got to be a fast one, though, over in New Jersey someplace. Now, this is the application for the license, and you sign right here.
Willa, you got a pen?
Yeah.
Unscrew it for Mrs. Lilac.
Right here.
You know, I can't make up my mind. Will I continue my nightclub career or bust in on the Helen Hayes racket? Say, this ought to be signed before a notary public.
I'm a notary public.
Oh.
Commission expires 1943.
But those pajamas are good investment.
You'll get the final dope by tomorrow morning. Joe will phone around 10 o'clock. Now, meantime, lie low and stick close to the amici.
Okay. The what?
The telephone.
Oh.
Miss Sugar, please.
You better duck. Okay, 10 o'clock. I'll be waiting.
Okay.
Miss Sugar, please.
Here I am. Just getting a little air.
Oh, Miss O'Shea.
What's buzzing, cousin?
Professor Potts would...
He wishes to speak to you.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, don't worry, kids. Cheer up.
Shut the door, please.
Sure.
Take this chair, please, Miss O'Shea.
This particular one? Okay.
Open your mouth, please.
Hmm?
Open your mouth. Wider. Thank you.
Can I close it now?
Please do.
Okay.
Miss O'Shea,
Yeah?
circumstances over which neither of us has the least control force me to a step I am most reluctant to take. The sky is perfectly clear. The thermometer stands at 76. Your throat seems quite normal. I must ask you to leave.
Leave here? Why?
Miss O'Shea, I want you to look at our project, I mean the encyclopedia, as a voyage. A long, hard, tedious one. A voyage from A to Z. Now, when the Foundation launched our vessel, it very wisely followed an old rule of the sea: no women aboard. It chose a crew of single men with nothing to distract them from the course they were to sail.
Say, Junior, you couldn't stop walking around a little, could you?
For 4 days, we have been drifting, Miss O'Shea. The needle of the compass no longer points to the magnetic pole. It points, if I may say so, to your ankles.
Oh, come now, Admiral. A bunch of grown men. They've seen a pair of ankles before.
Not for 9 years, except for the singularly uninspiring underpinnings of Miss Bragg. Now, my colleagues...
If you think I'm bothering them, I'll sit on my legs. And I'll do it in my room or in the kitchen.
Too late. You must leave, Miss O'Shea.
Well, I can't leave now. How about that slang? It's not finished yet.
What?
There's a lot of words we haven't caught up with. For instance, do you know what this means? I'll get you on the Amici.
No.
Of course you don't. An Amici is the telephone, on account of he invented it.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Like, you know, in the movies.
Oh, I see what you mean. Very interesting. Make no mistake, I shall regret the absence of your keen mind. Unfortunately, it is inseparable from an extremely disturbing body.
All right, I'll go, only don't shove. I'll leave sometime tomorrow.
Not tomorrow, right away.
But I tell you, I've got
I
to...
insist, Miss O'Shea.
Oh, Crabapple Annie. Listen, Potsy.
Crabapple Annie. Why, that implies that I'm puritanical and narrow-minded.
Yeah,
I am a perfectly normal man with perfectly normal instincts.
but an awful high boiling point.
Not even that. I, too, have been acutely aware of your presence.
You have?
Twice, to be exact. Once when you leaned over my shoulder to correct my spelling of the word boogie-woogie, I could feel your breath on my ear. And yesterday afternoon when you happened to stand against the window with the sunlight in your hair.
What'd you do about it?
I left the room, dipped my handkerchief in cold water, and applied it to the back of my neck, right there, where the nerve center is.
That's cute.
You see, that's the basic difference between me and the other professors. We are all beguiled, but I am relatively young. I can suppress temptation. I generate enough energy to take precautionary measures.
A little sun on my hair, and you had to water your neck.
Perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned it, Miss O'Shea, but I'm merely trying to point out the fact that the success of our enterprise is at stake. I want you to cooperate. I want you to leave.
Oh, all right, I'll go. But if I'm going to go anyway, I guess I might as well spill it.
Spill it? Spill what?
Why do you suppose I came here in the first place?
But to help with the research.
I did not. I came on account of you.
Me?
And not on account of you needed some slang. On account of because I wanted to see you again.
Miss O'Shea, the construction on account of because outrages every grammatical law.
So what? I came on account of because I couldn't stop thinking about you after you left my dressing room. On account of because I thought you were big and cute and pretty.
Pretty?
Yeah, I mean you. Oh, maybe I'm just crazy, but to me you're a regular yum-yum type.
Yum-yum?
Yeah, don't you know what that means?
No, we never got to that.
Well, we got to it now, and I'm glad it's out. I don't give a hoop whether the others went for me. You're the one I'm wacky about, just plain wacky. Can you understand that?
Please, Miss O'Shea.
Please, nothing. Maybe you can generate or whatever it is for all that suppressed business, but I can't. No, you're too tall.
What are you doing?
Oh, you'll find it.
Those are Professor Gerkikoff's reference books.
Now,
and
isn't
they're very
that just too bad? Oh, that's perfect.
What are you going to do?
Come here. I'm going to show you what yum-yum is. Here's yum. Here's the other yum. And here's yum-yum.
Excuse me.
Hey, where are you going?
Did you see? He practically stepped on my hand.
3 steps at a
Shot
time.
out of a gun. But where is he going?
Why? To get a razor strop, I hope, and I hope he knows where to apply it. Well, Professor Potts?
Oh, yes, Miss Bragg. Will one of you call a taxi from the corner for Miss O'Shea?
Right away.
Thank you.
Fine business.
I beg your pardon?
What's the idea of running out of me like that?
Nothing. Nothing. The last few minutes only confirmed my former decision. Your further presence here would be fatal. You must get me out of your mind, just as I must get you out of this house.
Your hair's wet.
Well, never mind, please.
Well, it is wet.
Well, what of it?
Nothing. I just happened to mention
Well,
it.
forget it, please.
Okay.
Now to get back to the subject under discussion. It would be idle of me to deny that I, too, feel the affinity that you mentioned a few minutes ago. Very strongly. After 3 years, when my work is finished, perhaps we can take up where we left off. In the meantime, I hope we can keep up some sort of correspondence. Would you, Miss Sugarpuss?
Oh, Potsy.
I know that's the way I feel, too, but it has to be. Sugarpuss, before you go, would you... would you... yum me just once more?
It seems so unnecessary.
Yes, taxi's here.
I'll tell him. Professor Potts, the taxi for that young woman is here. The taxi!
Yes, what is it?
Taxi's here.
Taxi? What taxi?
Miss O'Shea's or mine?
It's all yours, Crabapple Annie. What is the delay, young man? Delivery was promised for 10 o'clock.
Sign here.
I trust that it's engraved correctly.
Oh, I guess so.
$39.85, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Here's $40. Keep the change.
You're sure the setting is solid gold?
Why, of course. There was one $5 cheaper, but not nearly so handsome.
Let's see. No, just
Let's see. No, it's wrapped so neatly. I hate to. Well, I'll take it, Miss Bragg.
Room service. Now, we've got room service.
I thought she might like this.
Thank you.
Oh, it's nothing, really.
Oh, be careful. If I were the cream for that woman's coffee, I'd curdle.
I thought you meant to leave us in protest, Miss Bragg.
Yes, a nurse does not quit her post when an epidemic reaches a crisis.
Come in. Morning, Potsy.
Good morning. I brought your breakfast.
Good, I'll have it right here in the snooze stand. Thank you.
How do you take it?
Oh, just jab, no cow.
Just what?
Black.
Oh, sugar?
Straight.
Toast?
No, thanks.
You sure you don't want some toast?
Uh-uh.
Well, here's some jam to go with it. It's blackberry.
Mm-mm. Never use it.
Not just one bite?
Mm-mm. Sit down, take a load off your feet. Say, I found out what's wrong with on account of because. It's saying the same thing twice. You know, like calling somebody a rich millionaire. You call it,
Pleonasm?
Yes, that how you pronounce it? That's it.
Who told you that?
Oh, this room's full of books about grammar. I read for a couple of hours.
Well, I couldn't sleep either. I walked in the park till the sun came up over the East 60s. It took me all that time to gather my thoughts, to analyze my impulses, and clarify our relationship.
Have we got one of those?
It's a very important moment. A new chapter. In fact, for me, it's the first chapter. For what has my life been up till now? A preface, an empty foreword.
You couldn't talk a little plainer, could you?
Not if you won't have a piece of toast. At least look under the lid.
Oh, you went and bought me a present.
I hope it fits. Kirkikoff calculated the circumference of your finger. The jeweler at 7 o'clock this morning.
It's a lovely ring, Potsy. Really it is.
I hoped you'd like it. It's our engagement ring.
Potsy, do you mean you...
Yes, I did.
You mean you really...
Well?
What am I supposed to say?
Well, just say yes. After you've declared your feelings, it's the only logical step to take.
Oh, don't you think you better take another turn around the park, Potsy?
I'm just as surprised as you. Marriage, I thought I was married to my books. The only thing I thought I could care for deeply was a correctly constructed sentence, with subject, predicate, adverbial clause, each in its proper place. And then you see, I've had rather a curious life. I graduated from Princeton when I was 13. I recited Tiger, Tiger, Burning Bright when I was a year old. Before I was 2, I could read fluently. People like that just, well, you see, dust just piles up on their hearts. And it took you to blow it away.
Yeah, but I didn't mean to blow it smack into your eyes.
Well, that's what happened. Look inside the ring.
Oh, yeah, there's writing. Richard Ill. Who's Richard Ill?
Richard III.
Hmm.
Act 1, Scene 2, line 204. There wasn't room for all the words.
What words?
Well, they go like this. Quote, look how this ring encompasseth thy finger. Even so thy breast encloseth my poor heart. Wear both of them, for both of them are thine.
Unquote, I suppose.
I hope you don't think it's too corny.
Potsy, come in.
is a telephone call for you.
For me?
We didn't want to interrupt, but the man on the wire said it was from your daddy.
Daddy?
That's what he said.
Oh. Oh, yes, Daddy.
It's long distance.
Yeah, I'll get it.
How did it go, Potts?
She seemed quite overwhelmed.
That was to be expected. You see, excuse me, the customary procedure is to approach the parents of the young lady first.
Yes, yes, I realize that.
Hello?
Hello. Hello, it's Asma, Shuggy. The boss wants to talk to you, only we're really in the call, so it won't be traced. Dig me?
Here she is, boss. Ready?
Okay, Shuggy. Don't use no names, though.
Oh, boy, did you call at the right minute. Where are you?
Some whistle-snort New Jersey. Rancocas, it's called. Oh, how you been, Shuggy? I hear you're hiding out with the 7 dwarfs.
8, and it's kind of indicated I better get out of here quick. Oh, no, nothing like that. It's just that one of the professors got off the beam a little. Yeah, a slight case of Andy Hardy.
Why don't you just take his umbrella and whack him over the knuckles? Well, everything's all set, babe. The license comes through this afternoon. I got a justice of the peace all lined up. Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out, how to get you here. No, I don't want you to take a train. They'd spot you like a lead dime. They'll be watching everything. Holland Tunnel, Washington Bridge. I don't even trust the highways.
I don't care if I have to hook a ride on a hearse. I want to get out of here. I don't like it. I want to blow. Oh, well, what other news is there, Daddy? Everything fine at home? Is, Mom all right? For Easter? Well, I don't know, Daddy. Just a minute. I won't be long. Just wait in the library.
Do you mind if I have a few words with your father?
Sure. Daddy, this is the professor I was telling you about.
Mr. O'Shea, my name is Bertram Potts. I judge your daughter has already told you of my aspirations in her regard.
Say, are you crazy?
Oh, you're quite right, Mr. O'Shea. It's inexcusable for one to introduce oneself to one's future father-in-law over the telephone. But before even considering entrusting your daughter's future happiness to my care, I'm sure you want to know all about me. Well, as character references, you might get in touch with the head of the Rockefeller Foundation and the president of Princeton, my own university. Well, except for occasional trouble with my left sinus, I am in excellent physical condition.
How's your digestion, son?
Good. I draw a salary of $3,200 per year. In the last election, I voted the straight Republican ticket.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I just had a brain flash, McNeary. Why did you say your first name is, son? Bertram. Well, Bertram, I don't know if Sugarpuss told you, but she's our only child. We kind of never figured on having a professor in the family, but that's what she wants, and that's fine with us.
Well, I shall do everything I can, Mr. O'Shea, to make her happy.
Just one thing more, Bertram. Mom is kind of an invalid. Doesn't do any traveling. But it would just break her heart not to see Sugarpuss married. You understand that?
Of course, sir. My mother is dead, but I know it would have made her happy to be present.
So suppose you just bring the kid right down here. We want to see you, and let's have the ceremony in our hometown.
Why, of course, Mr. O'Shea. May I call you Father, Mr. O'Shea? Thank you, Father. That is better than I hoped for. Father wants to talk to you.
Well, Shuggy, this solves your transportation. That jack was made to order. Who's going to stop the Rockefeller Foundation at Princeton University? And suppose you get a couple of the other old beavers to come along in the car.
Maybe there's some other way. I don't want to take him for that kind of a ride.
Oh, that's quite all right. I'll take a couple of days off.
Yeah, very good idea. Now, cut out the men kinky, Shuggy. This gets you to Rancocas. Once you're here, we'll give the professor the boot, easy like, where it won't blind him. I don't want any discussions. Just one thing. Watch out for the Washington Bridge. That'll be swarming with cops.
Hello? Hello?
What's the matter, my dear?
Oh, he's always in such a rush.
Well, which is my great good fortune. The sooner the better. Gentlemen, I now have the honor to announce our betrothal.
Very sensibly convinced. As in the Reader's Digest.
Please don't cry. I'm very happy.
Can't help it.
Look, why don't you go upstairs and pack my fiancée's things for her? Please.
I want to be an usher.
We'll all be ushers.
One kisses the bride. May I?
We'll all kiss the bride.
Yes, of course.
May we?
Go ahead.
We are very happy. We feel that you are marrying all of us a little.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
We wish you every happiness, my dear.
All of us.
We're going to get started this afternoon. I better be going.
Well,
Kind of a cheesy picture of me, isn't it?
recognizable, thank heaven.
Oh, wait a minute.
Get your things together and get down the back stairs before I call the police.
I've got something to say.
A gangster's moll thinking she'd marry one of my professors.
Don't worry, I'm not marrying any professor.
Certainly not.
I'm mink coat. I'm no bungalow apron. That's the guy I'm getting. Pretty good getting for a gal that came up the hard way.
We'll have this room fumigated when you're out of it.
Well, you ought to, I guess.
Let me pass.
Oh, no. Any spilling that's to be done, I'll do, but not yet. Not while it would bug up everything.
If you think I'll hold
Why
my
don't you look
tongue.
at it this way, Brago? The harm's been done. Potsy's gonna wear his heart in a sling whether he finds out sooner or later. Here or in New Jersey won't make any difference to him. Only New Jersey's a darn sight better for me.
Better for you.
Oh,
Why,
no,
you,
no.
You, open that door.
Oh,
I'll
no, I
scream.
can't have you screaming.
A
Not
piercing scream.
Sorry, Brago. What did you say?
What? Oh, I was just running through the marriage service. To be my lawful wedded wife. For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
Please, Potsy.
What?
Don't, please.
Oh. You're very nervous, aren't you, darling? It's been a very exciting day.
Oh, it's just this business of going to Jersey. I mean, back home. Every time I get to this old bridge, I get worried from here I might get stuck and not be able to get back over again.
Oh, we'll bring you back. Don't you be afraid.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey! Sorry! You trying to play piggyback?
Oh, listen,
I don't see any reason for sarcasm.
Oh, neither do I.
Something wrong with your brakes, Sonny?
I couldn't locate it for a moment. This is a rented car.
Got a driver's license?
I have indeed.
$19.3. This should have been renewed 20 times. This is as far as you drive, brother.
Oh, no.
But officer, this is a wedding party.
A wedding party? Are you the bridegroom?
Oh, no.
I am.
Is this the bride?
Yes.
Pardon me.
Officer, please.
What is it?
It's good luck to touch a bride. And I got a promotion coming up.
Well, could you reciprocate by letting us proceed?
Yes, we'll drive very carefully.
Yes.
Postponing a wedding is bad luck, you know, officer.
That's right. Well, what are you waiting for? Get going.
A very nice gentleman.
You know, that nonsense with my driving license. With that license, I once threw President Theodore Roosevelt, and he pronounced my driving bully. Look out!
How's that, operator? No answer.
Damn it.
Jam it. Huh? All right, I didn't mean to say it. I'm sorry.
Hey, wait a minute. There's a car driving up now.
Listen, sister, I said I was sorry. What do you want me to do? Send you a bouquet of Oh, it's you. Wait a minute. Hey, Sugar Puss.
Shuggy, say what the sweet Judas gives out. Where are you? We're not down here to enjoy ourselves. This is a wedding. A what? I had an accident.
Oh, nothing serious. No, it just shook the old boys up a little. I couldn't get to a phone before. Oh, I don't know, some little hotel near Kingston. Poplar Grove, it's called. Yeah. Oh, sure, Joe. There's a midnight bus. I can grab that.
Midnight bus? What are you talking about? I'll have Asmund Pastrami pick you up in about 40 minutes. Sure, tonight. I got a justice of the peace on call.
There'll be a justice of the peace tomorrow. Now, why not do this thing right? I want to wait till the old boys go to bed. I can't walk out on them cold.
Maybe you'd like to sit down and knit 'em 8 little sweaters to remember you by.
I've told you how it's going to be. Now, stop barking orders. So long.
Get the car ready.
I could prove to you by the laws of relativity that it was not I who ran into the signpost, but that it was the signpost which ran...
Oh, that's all right. Go ahead. Sit down.
But that it was the signpost which ran into me. Let me explain.
If you do, by that same law, your head will run into this bottle.
Before you do that, I'd like a drink, please.
Oh, yes, by all means. Excuse me.
No, I think I'll hit the hay, get some sleep.
Oh, the evening's young yet.
Oh, no, I don't belong here. This is a bachelor dinner.
Ah, but this one is different.
No, that's the law.
We've heard from the garage the car will be ready in the morning. Perhaps it will hold together until Rancocus.
And we'll be leaving early.
Yeah, after issuing an urgent appeal to all signposts not to charge, Harris.
That's right.
What time shall we waken you? About 7:30?
Oh, I'll be awake, all right. Well, kids, here's to you.
Yes, to you. No, to all of us.
Wassail.
Potsy, You know, you boys still have time to warn him. A man has a goof to marry anyone.
Just let them try to warn
Hey, he'll have to console us that there aren't 7 more just like you.
Yeah, one for each of us.
Of assorted ages.
Naturally.
Well, I'd like to keep you all in the locket always. 8 squirrely cherubs right out of this world. Bye, kids.
Good night. Good night. Did you hear, Bats? I'm a squirrely cherub.
No, I insist. The happiest marriages are those which produce 3 children at intervals of not less than 2 or more than 3 years.
But I know. Gentlemen, please. You are all speaking very glibly about a subject of which you know practically nothing. But if you feel the need of any guidance, may I suggest that you turn to me?
Oh, that's right. You were married, weren't you?
Oh, yes. Genevieve has been dead for some 24 years, but I have relived every moment of our happiness so many times, and my experience is entirely at your disposal, Bertram.
Well, thank you, Audley, but I really...
I judge I do not have to start with basic principles. Being a botanist, I find an astonishing parallel between a woman's heart and the windflower or anemone nemorosa. Perhaps you know the plant, how it waits for the warm sunshine and soft winds before it unfolds its petals. Sensitive and delicate, one rough, impetuous bee can completely destroy the bloom.
Oh, come out of the garden, will you, Audley?
Please, Bertram, think of me as an elder brother or father, anxious to send you off properly.
We all
of course. Now, tenderness. That is what I advocate. Tenderness and patience. Genevieve was a watercolorist. Therefore, after the wedding reception, we went straight to the Catskills. We spent there a beautiful week, filled with promise, and returned to New York with 14 excellent watercolors.
14 water.
Back in New York, I flung my enthusiasm into preparing a lecture, The Flora of the Catskills, whilst Genevieve painted a flight of swallows around the walls of our living room. Ah, me. I remember for 3 months, every time I bade her good night, I would kiss the palm of her little hand, astonished at my own boldness.
What did you say the name of the flower was?
Oh, Anemone nemorosa, of the buttercup family. Genevieve was a blonde. Here is a lock of her hair.
Very lovely.
Yes, I remember it used to shine a great deal. And there was a song at that time everyone sang. Unfortunately, I can never carry a tune. That's it. Please sing it all.
Oh, Genevieve.
Does anyone else know it?
Genevieve. The days may come, the days may go, but still the hand of memory weaves the blissful dreams of long ago.
Please sing it again.
Oh, Genevieve, sweet Genevieve.
Please go on. Thank you so much.
The days may come, the days may go, but still the hand of memory weaves the blissful dreams of long ago.
Goodbye.
Robinson, what did you make of what Audley was saying?
Don't ask me, Pops. He's the expert.
What's his bungalow number?
I don't know. Ask Peter.
Pegram, what's the number of Audley's bungalow? He's in 6.
No saber
Audley? I'm sorry, Audley, but I've got to talk this out. I must get this off my chest before it stifles me. If you don't mind, we won't turn on the light while we're discussing these things. Extremely personal. What you said, I recognize the beauty and delicacy of the relationship you described, but I don't trust myself. I'm afraid I'm a lot bolder than you are, Audley. You don't think that would necessarily endanger everything, do you? By the very idea that I should have to spend my honeymoon watching her paint in watercolors just because she's like somebody from the Buttercup family. I'm a man in love. It's the first time in my life. I want to take her in my arms. I thought because I was young, I had self-control, but that's not true. I think of her every waking moment. Why, if this marriage had been delayed, should have been delayed, should be... Listen to that. Hardly, I don't know my tenses anymore. I've gone goofy, completely goofy, bim-buggy, slap-happy. Can a man like that keep his mind on the anemone nemorosa?
Patsy.
What is... I'm sorry. I don't know how I could have made such a mistake. To say such things to a woman, you'll have to forgive me.
Oh, don't apologize, Patsy. It was illuminating.
Somebody is calling me.
Are they?
Maybe it's just as well. But I'll be back. Were you calling me?
Yes, we were, but something has come up. Yes, well. What? You better tell him, Martin. I think maybe he'd better tell him.
Yes. Who?
But there's a gentleman. There's a man.
Yes.
Four men inside.
Yes, they'll tell you.
Well, what?
So you're the bridegroom. Yes, this is Professor Potts. How are you, Bertram? I thought you'd look like these other squats. Only with a beard and pea soup on it.
Well, what about me evoked this interest on your part?
Sounds like it was engraved, don't it?
Yeah.
What is this all about?
It's about Sugar Puss. Perhaps if we talk to him.
There've been too many detours as is. Maybe you recognize my voice, Bertram. Or do you? How's your sinus?
Oh, you're not her father.
You're getting warm. I'm her daddy. Shut up.
I believe I'm entitled to some clarification.
So am I. Lipstick.
What are you doing?
All right, Neeson. I'm John now, Wimpy. Okay.
I was kind of counting on Sugar Puss to tell you the score. Trouble is, she's all right giving out with the twists and the wisecracks. When it comes to leveling off, she gets chicken.
He's trying to say that our wedding trip was nothing but a vast lie.
A vast lie. Don't you believe it, Bertram? There's going to be a wedding, all right, with Sugar Puss the bride. Only I'm the bridegroom. Shake it off. I certainly do appreciate the way you guys delivered a hot cargo. She had to be handled with care.
Potts, it seems that your bride-to-be...
His bride. That's a laugh.
It seems that Sugar Puss has used us to circumvent the police.
We serving as protective coloration.
Yes.
I don't believe it.
Professor, you really thought she was going to marry you with your 3,000, what was it, a year? She spends that much for having her toenails painted. She sulks if she has to wear last year's ermine. You don't believe it. Look at her. All right, suppose you go tell Sugar Puss Daddy's here. Joe Lilacs, the name.
Professor Potts!
Why, Miss
Is
Bragg.
it too late? Have you married that girl? She knocked me out. 9 hours in a closet. Something told me all
Hold
along.
the phone,
Something...
sister. We traced you through your accident. There's a warrant from the DA's office for this girlfriend of Lilacs. Where is she?
There's a Mr. Lilac waiting for you. situation has been explained to me in simple terms. You don't have to worry about the police. I told them you and he left a half hour ago. Probably were in Trenton by now.
Thanks, Patsy.
Thanks. For what? You've given us all a fine course in the theory and practice of being a sucker. It was a very small tuition fee. Perhaps it wasn't quite worthy of you choosing us as subjects of your demonstration. 8 pushovers, like shooting fish in a barrel.
I didn't want you to get it this way. Not right in the face. I've been sitting here trying to write you a letter. Here are all my excuses.
The handwriting of a... What would be your word for it?
A tramp.
Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen. Morning. What about some nice hot breakfast? I made some Parker House rolls.
No, thank you.
You can have some jam. Strawberry jam, Professor Audley.
Thank you, Miss Bragg, but I don't think so.
Nobody wants any breakfast?
No, thank
Why,
you.
what? Very well.
Gentlemen, just a moment, please. Before we attempt to get back to work, I'd like to say a few words. You've been very kind and very tactful. If I may say so, over-tactful. The entire ride home in the car, you avoided a certain subject, made empty conversation. Now, let's have it out. I made an ass of myself, and I know it.
Oh, well, we all have, Pops.
Yes, but I was the lead donkey.
Well, why not just regard the episode as a prolonged constitution?
That's the way to look at it. Thank you. What happened to our emotions can't be undone. What happened to our work must be remedied. I'm sorry, but because of me, we must work 2 extra hours a day. In a month, we'll be back on schedule again.
We can do that.
And we are all scholars. Let us withdraw behind our wall of books. And may her name never be brought up in this house again.
We didn't mention it, but...
Not even by omitting it so obviously.
Excuse me, Bertram, but, well, now that we are burying her memory, I feel it only fair. You see, she gave me something for you. I found her crying in her bungalow, and she slipped your ring into my pocket.
Put it in the wastebasket, please, Audley.
Just a moment, just a moment. Is this your ring, Potts?
That? $39.85?
It doesn't look like it.
I know it is not.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Because if this is the one she gave back to you, and not the one you gave her, it's enormously interesting.
What do you mean?
Why, how so?
Potts, she loves you.
How can you
say that? Please, she happened to pull that one off by mistake.
Not according to Professor Freud.
Freud?
The subconscious mind never makes mistakes. She gave you the ring she didn't want. His ring. And she kept the one she wanted. Yours.
I do hope so.
You're right. Bosh and nonsense.
I agree with Miss Bragg. I refuse to be coddled with a lot of psychoanalytical nonsense.
And as one who understands a woman's heart, I would like to...
Now, Pops, I asked you to give the method you said, because I...
Good morning. Good morning. You had quite an eventful night last night, gentlemen. At least so we see by the papers.
Well, we are quite fresh this morning, however, and we are going back to work with a will.
Yes, indeed. Well, there's no hurry about that, not any longer. We've had quite enough of your activities. It has cost the estate some $300,000 to at last have its name spread across every tabloid in New York. Nightclub babe hides out in Totten Foundation.
Yes,
And this one?
Yes. Professor Bridegroom carries ball of fire across state lines.
And many others like it. For my father, I feel profound humiliation. For myself, unutterable disgust.
Shall I go ahead?
Please.
For the aforesaid reasons, Miss Totten has decided to discontinue the encyclopedia.
What?
How soon can you vacate?
Vacate after 9 years?
Sailed in disgrace.
Pull the chair from under us.
Thrown out like 8 old shoes.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, but my mind's made up. Go ahead, Mr. Larson.
Several real estate firms are interested in this property. One of the companies wants to erect an apartment house here, giving
Whoa.
you...
Please don't do that. I'm sorry. One word, Miss Totten, may I? In your very understandable excitement, a great injustice is being done. I am the guilty one, and I accept my dishonorable discharge without protest. But that others should suffer and be punished for my misconduct is unthinkable.
Goodness, what was that?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Everybody line up over there, like for a photograph. With you, Bertram, in the foreground. Come on. Get going. Get going. Get around. Go on. Faster. Keep moving. Move.
Saint Valentine's Day. Nah.
Is the bride ready yet?
No, not yet.
Eh, what? Louder, please.
We're still talking it over.
Good idea. Important step.
Hey, wait a minute. Where are you going?
For lunch. 5 minutes late.
Well, when are you going to be back?
After I've ate and had my nap.
How long are we going to argue this?
Now, look, Shuggy.
I said no, and no is no.
Shuggy, when I was 9 years old, I was in love with my piano teacher. She played classical. You're not 9 years old.
I love him.
She loves him.
Yes, I love him. I love those hick shirts he wears with the boiled cuffs, and the way he always has his vest button wrong. Looks like a giraffe, and I love him. I love him because he's the kind of a guy that gets drunk on a glass of buttermilk. And I love the way he blushes right up over his ears. I love him because he doesn't know how to kiss. Jerk. I love him, Joe. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'll never see him again. But I'm not going to marry you. Not if you tie a ton of cement around my neck and throw me into the East River like you did all the others.
I tell you, Joe was framed.
Oh, sure. So you tell me. I know better now.
I guess she'd better talk to her, Professor. Get him on the phone.
You leave him out of this.
Imagine that big giraffe at the bottom of the East River. You wouldn't like that to happen to him, would you, Sugar Puss?
That ain't funny, McGee.
Who said it's funny? I mean business.
New York. Syndicate 2,
That is, if you don't say I do, like a nice little bride. I kind of figured you'd bumped your brains into one of them pink clouds.
You can't do this, Joe.
It's too late, Shuggy. The pressure's on already.
What is this, putting the screws on me?
You said it. And right where it'll do the most good. Neighborhood of the heart.
Hello? This is McNeary. Hang on. Here you are.
You take it.
Hello?
Hello, Shuggy. Sure, it's pastrami. Oh, just dropped in on the boys, Asma and me, with our little old typewriters. Well, that's up to the boss. We're waiting for orders.
For orders?
Make a deal now, Shuggy?
Sure we can, brother. Put him on, pastrami, just a word.
Would you mind stepping to the phone, Professor Potts? A lady friend of yours.
I have nothing to say to Miss O'Shea.
Oh.
Oh, please.
You haven't?
Just a moment.
Oh, my goodness, this is awful. Yesterday at
Shut your
nightclub.
clam, sister.
Hello. Yes, Miss O'Shea, this is Professor Potts. Your friends are here. Not at all. Your methods are familiar by now. I don't know the exact purpose of this maneuver, what more can be gained from us, but I hope that it works to your advantage.
I'm sorry, Potsy, but it'll be all right in a little while. They won't hurt anybody. Just don't do anything foolish. Promise me, Potsy.
Give it. Okay, Bertram. Put pastrami back on.
I imagine he wants to talk to you.
Yes, boss? Okay, we'll wait for the call. And best wishes, boss. Congratulations. Well, all we have to do is to wait for the all-clear signal. We'll dismiss the class right after the ceremony.
Did you say after the ceremony?
That's what I said.
You mean they're not married yet?
Why do you think we're futzing around with ease?
Well, I don't know. I thought...
A little trouble with Sugar Puss's vocal cords. Wouldn't say yes.
She wouldn't say yes? What? Well, you very ugly young man. You know, to me at this moment, you look perfectly delightful.
Huh?
I mean, absolutely beautiful.
I what?
Positively wonderful.
Are you nuts?
Well, no, I feel... I feel like yodeling. Woo, yodel. Pardon me. Dr. Gekikoff, my apologies to Professor Freud.
Thank you.
But you don't understand. This visit is no longer a mystery. Apparently, it requires those two guns leveled on us to force Sugar Puss to marry Mr. Lilac.
Oh, you mean to say that... Well, yes. Why, that explains everything.
Break it up. Break it up.
We can't allow that.
Oh, no, indeed.
Can't, huh? What do you think we're here for?
Young man, you see, we all love this young lady very dearly.
Better look out. It's gonna spit.
What is going... Oh, dear.
Now sit down. All of you, sit down.
Yes, we're coming. I mean, we're coming.
Don't look so big now. Them 8 big brains.
Not to me, they don't.
You are under the impression that you are big because you have those firearms, because you know how to load them and pull the trigger. It would be interesting to teach them the contrary.
Button it up, understand?
Hey, fellas, this won't take a second. They're pulling a double or nothing on that Quizola. 3 new questions. First, the sword of Damocles. Was that a... Say, was you holding a meeting or something?
More like a wake, maybe.
Oh, excuse me.
Just a minute, Jack. We got a load seat for you. Right in the back row.
This way, please. That's right.
Now sit down.
Young man, your question... You don't mind if we talk, do you?
Just keep it funny.
Thank you. Your question, as you came in, was about the sword of Damocles, I believe.
Yeah. But I just as soon skip it.
No, but it's a very interesting subject.
Don't mind.
Yes, but I do mind. I just wanted to tell you that the sword of Damocles was suspended over his head.
Yes, by a single hair.
Exactly. Did you hear that, Robinson? Suspended over his head by a single hair, a constant source of danger. Mr. Pastrami, you know your history, don't you?
It's not one of my best points. I never went in for that kind of stuff. At least, not very much.
Well, I thought I'd just ask you...
A very interesting lesson indeed.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, indeed. I've always found it a most absorbing subject.
But Mr. Tutton is not suspended by a hair.
Shh.
Must be more careful. No secrets, boys. Talk upstairs.
So I thought you'd see it.
Don't you agree, Dr. Gerkikoff?
What did you say?
I said, don't you agree?
Oh, yes. Danger very often overhangs the unsuspecting.
What kind of jive is that? If you're gonna talk so we can dig it.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll try. Dr. Gerkikoff.
Yeah?
What was that about the Roman fleet and Archimedes?
I don't remember. You know, it's not
Why,
exactly...
he set it afire with the use of reflectors.
You can talk just as well sitting down, can't you?
Yes.
I find that vastly instructive. Don't you, Dr. Gerkikoff?
Extremely enlightening. Potts, you were saying...
Yes. Now, if I... may I stand?
Sure, if it's gonna help.
Thank you. It will a lot. Now, if I may have your attention for a few moments. Gentlemen, you see, your inferiority is a question of the bony structure of your skulls.
What's the matter with our skulls?
Well, now, just listen, please. Let us take the glandular syncopation of your eyes. Kindly look at me, both of you. It's very important. They are the daleocephalic and the brachiocephalic with a somewhat Mediterranean astrofuge. Now, try to follow me closely. Now, the double smorgasbord of your chins, for instance, convexing into the cataclysmic protoplasm. Am I boring you?
I don't get it.
Now, the latest centrifugal research, as performed by Bronxville scientists, has proven that syllogism is enigmatic to prolonged resistance, especially in the cavalry. Now, take your ears. The totalitarian mastoid of their basic lobes prematurely extricated from the paranoid agriculture and molecular cadenzas.
Get down to it. What's wrong with us?
Oh, nothing. You're just fine. Everything's fine. Now, on the one hand, we have the sword of Damocles, and on the other hand, we have Professor Quintana. Will you look up something in Tate's Oriental Philosophy for me? I think I saw it last on your desk.
Yes.
Line 1, chapter 7.
Yes. Do you mind?
Hey, this mixed up talk is giving me a headache.
All that book talk. That's a lot of mahaha.
I assure you, this is not a lot of mahaha. This is...
I'll show you what makes the world go round. Kind of spread out a little bit, will you?
Nah.
Oh, my globe, my globe. Me, I don't like globes.
Now me.
I saw me a picture last week.
Gonna be a lot of trash tomorrow, sister.
There is any tomorrow.
Ain't there some more of them things around?
Oh, don't get up, please. Just...
Please, what?
What's the matter with all of you?
Well, we thought...
Young man.
What do you want?
Do you think you could shoot this dime if I held it between my fingers?
Why, sure.
I mean from where you were sitting.
Okay. All right, put it up.
Perhaps we'd better use a quarter.
Well, that's twice as easy.
Oh, I'm glad. Or maybe even a 50-cent piece.
He's not as dumb as he looks.
Has anyone change for $1?
Oh, never mind. The quarter will do. Put it up.
No, I can get change.
Never mind. Put it up.
You just keep on driving. Further orders will be forthcoming.
I warned you, Miss Totten. You should never have come along.
May be very dangerous.
This is my encyclopedia, and I'm going to stick with it. I've never had so much fun in my life. How are they doing inside?
Are we ready? Shall we start the torture now?
Just one moment.
First, we're going to give him just one chance to talk. Where is that ceremony taking place?
Listen, monkey, I've been given a 3rd degree by all kinds of cops, all over.
But not by us. You will see I am an authority on Chinese tortures.
Look out, they think of
Are you ready? Go. That's right. Now, between the 12th and 13th vertebra.
Hey, cut it out! Stop it, will you?
No, look out!
No! Will you cut it out? Stop it!
No!
Round and around.
All right, I'll talk. They're in Fulham, New Jersey.
Fulham, New Jersey.
Fulham, New Jersey. Shortest Road, Bloomfield, Pine Brook, Pine Hills, Allen
And now repeat after me. I, Joseph Lilac.
I, Joseph Lilac.
Loud, please.
I, Joseph Lilac.
Head of Murder Incorporated.
Take thee, Catherine O'Shea.
Take thee, Catherine O'Shea.
Who hates and despises.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
For better or for worse.
For better or for worse.
For worse.
For richer or poorer, in sickness and in health.
For richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health.
I'm sick right now.
Cut it out.
What?
Never mind. Keep going.
Huh?
Keep going.
To love and to cherish until death do us part.
I'll put you in a chair and fry you like...
And now repeat after me. I, Catherine O'Shea. I said repeat after me. I, Catherine O'Shea.
Oh, come on, Sugar. It's just a parade or something.
Is it? Just wait and see.
What is this?
I think it is known as an upstick.
A stick up.
Hold him up! Hold up your hands! Hold him up!
Back door.
Don't do that!
I didn't mean it.
Hold him up there. Hold him up. Put him up. I mean it. I mean it. Go on now. Put him up. Put him up. Put him up. I mean it. I mean it.
Get his gun. Get his gun.
All right, Joe. Put up your dukes.
Okay, Bertram. Come on, Bertram.
This load of garbage goes to the DA's office.
Something must have went wrong, boss.
Listen, you squirrely cherubs, you eight-wise idiots, it wouldn't work. Remember, Potsy, no women aboard. And now, above all women, you want to take a dizzy dame like me.
If you'll allow me, I can prove to you the inevitability of this step by higher mathematics.
I could cite examples from history.
Or from geography. Two rivers converging irresistibly.
Yes,
I can
indeed.
prove it by examples from literature.
Yes.
Physiology.
By law.
All of them.
Gentlemen, as a grammarian, I know when words cease to be of use. There remains one argument. Come here, dear.
Oh, no, please, Potsy.
Get up, darling.
But, Potsy, it isn't fair.
It isn't?
No, it isn't fair.
Oh, my goodness. Bertram, remember the anemone.